Wow, what are you doing here? So that's the subframe of the car. That's the actual subframe from the front.
Well, yes, it is. And what we're doing to this particular vehicle here is we're installing a new clutch assembly. Okay.
So you've taken out the subframe, you've got the axles out, you got the wheels off, the exhaust, the catalytic converter out. Wow, let's go up to the front. What kind of car is this? This is a
Hyundai.
Hyundai, and it needs a
Hyundai
clutch.
Tiburon.
Unbelievable amount of work.
These days, the majority of the front-wheel drive vehicles, the whole front suspension, steering, engine, and transmission assembly all rest on the front subframe assembly.
Right.
And in order to remove the transmission to replace the clutch, the first thing that has to come out is a subframe assembly. In order for the subframe assembly to come out, we've got exhaust issues, we've got steering issues, we've got suspension issues, we've got all kinds of different things that we have to deal with in order to remove the transmission to access the clutch.
Now here's a situation. This is a vehicle that say it just needs a clutch. Now I find out also we need some exhaust parts because I see you've got the whole exhaust system dismantled. So little job becomes major job.
Well, what ends up happening is with the exhaust, if you have an exhaust leak beforehand, you'll generally know it, and you can discuss it with the client before you even begin to work on the vehicle. But little things like gaskets and studs and nuts and stuff like that from dismantling, they're minor. They have to get replaced, but they're not that big of an expense.
Now what really struck me is when you told me this is a 7-hour repair.
Yes.
I'll be honest with you, in our shop it would be a lot more than 7 hours. Is it because you guys are efficient, or is it because that's by the book? Or
Well, we are efficient. We are, definitely. It is. We do operate by all published Mitchell label guides.
Yes.
And by the guide, that's exactly what this job calls for.
wow. You know, I tell you something, it's a bargain for 7 hours when you see the amount of work.
I'm glad you agree.
Right? Now, when it's put back together, we have to put an alignment on this?
Yes. Anytime we disturb the subframe and anything to do with the alignment, it should go on the alignment rack and make sure that all the alignment specs are back within.
This is really the future. I mean, we got a unibody with a subframe, and that's the way cars are built nowadays.
That's right.